Hello there. And welcome to Get a Grip with me, Angela Scanlon.
And me, Giovanna Fletcher.
This now is the podcast where we get loud about the realities of womanhood.
And basically dive headfirst into the chaos of life.
So if you're sick of being told to pipe down or calm down or dare I say, get a grip.
Then you're exactly where you need to be.
Yes, grab a drink, pull up a chair and let's get into it.
Woohoo! Hello.
Hey.
I know.
We've come to the end of the road.
There's a song in this.
There is. There's a few.
Can you believe it?
I actually can't quite believe it. It's been lovely.
I have really, really enjoyed it. I've got to say, it's obviously it's very different to my main podcast life, where I just basically get to sit and I think in that I'm so in the driving seat where I have to kind of, what are we talking about? How can I keep steering? How can I keep listening? What is that?
And like sensitively maneuvering.
Whereas here, I'm
not
like,
much sensitivity.
No sensitivity. Just listen to you be a great human and really navigate this, like what we're talking about well, and going, yeah. And just chipping in every now and then.
Chipping in every now and then. It's been gorgeous. Honestly, you're an absolute trooper. Thank you so much for doing it.
Oh, honestly,
fab.
I think you two have built something wonderful, and I've told you that from day one. So lovely to be here.
Now,
Yes.
shall we talk about Mother's Day, Mothering Sunday, incoming?
Mhm.
What's the ideal Mother's Day for you?
A lie-in, first and foremost.
Key.
Yeah. Maybe some. Do I want breakfast in bed? Like
It's
you've
a
really got
tricky
to
one.
think about that, because
Yeah.
also not only does it restrict the thing that you're eating, then you've got to think about the mess that you're making, which in turn means that you're going to be clearing up said mess. So you're making a problem for yourself.
Yeah. And the comfort levels, it's like, if you're in a hotel and it's wheeled in on a tray and it's a whole vibe, somebody else is cleaning it up, that feels like luxury.
Yeah.
If it's like overdone boiled egg and some,
Burnt toast.
yeah, you're hoovering them crumbs. And it's not quite as, like, do you have a tray?
Somewhere. Would the
Yeah.
kids find it? I don't know.
I don't know. So where the kids, see, I don't know if my girls are at the point where they'd be the ones cooking.
Oh, really? No, that mine would definitely
they're
definitely give it a
doing-
go. Yeah. Yeah. They like that.
So toast an egg, but you wouldn't let them boil an egg.
No, they wouldn't do an egg. I'd get toast.
Toast, perfect.
Yeah.
With like a bit of marmalade. Do you like marmalade?
I do. Do you not?
Yeah, I love it.
Do you like it with the peel or no peel?
Oh, peel to beat the band.
Good, isn't it?
Oh, it's lush. Fibrous too.
Is it?
Yeah, so they say.
What's your favourite toast topping?
I really like olive oil. Like, I drink olive oil.
Do you?
Yeah, down the hatch, lemon olive oil shots, but also just olive oil. I pour it on everything. It's like there's a bottle of it at the table with us, and it's drizzled over everything I eat at every single meal.
Yeah.
Delicious. My most recent breakfast side related something. Greek yogurt,
Yes.
fried dates, olive oil, sea salt. It was an Insta thing, but honestly, it is divine.
What are you frying the dates in?
A pan.
But are you putting anything in the pan to fry them?
My boots. Butter.
Okay.
Or like a little bit of oil, whatever.
But not cutting them, do you just leave them whole?
I get the medjool ones.
Yeah.
So I'm cutting them down, taking the pip out, whatever, and then flattening them down. So they get like really crispy and caramelized, and then you put it in on top of like a big, thick yogurt, and then, it's gorgeous. So not just for breakfast. You could have that if you liked now for a dessert or a little mid-afternoon snack. And also, dates really good for hormones.
Are they?
Apparently so.
I like dates dipped in peanut butter.
Oh, so do I. Dipped in peanut butter or filled with peanut butter?
Dipped.
Oh, you're a messy little bitch, aren't you?
But how are you getting that peanut butter
oozy-goosey.
in the date in the
You
first
like
place?
open them up and you drizzle it in, and then you dip them in chocolate, and then you put them in the fridge and you let them go crunchy, and then you nail them 17 in a row. And then you're on the loo.
Okay. What's your ideal Mother's Day?
I would probably love a massage. Not from anyone in my family.
You're leaving the house.
Yes. Yeah, or they are.
Yeah.
And somebody's coming in to rub me. That's the ideal. Because I remember like realizing that maybe my version of Mother's Day was wrong when I heard people saying, oh my God, it's so lovely. We're spending the entire day together. And I was like, is the point not that we get a day off? And that's kind of what I thought. I was like, give me the card and then I'll see you tonight.
Right.
Was kind of the gate. So look, it depends what happens. But actually my mum and dad are coming over this weekend.
Nice.
So it'll be a multi-generational Mother's Day.
A very, very busy weekend.
Busy weekend.
We have Buzz's birthday.
Yeah.
Buzz is turning 12.
12.
That is such a big age.
That is big.
It's very and also because one is, the actual the number together is quite narrow, and then the 2 makes it wider, so it makes, you know what I mean? The 12 just
more
looks
significant.
it's a bigger number, not just because it is a larger number, but size.
Was that an observation made by you or your younger child?
By me, it just looks like a bigger number
it
in
grew
every
overnight.
way. In every way, yeah, yeah. So it's his birthday on the Friday, but we're up in the Wirral. We are his busy working. Is Buzz busy working in the Wirral for a long time? Yeah. So we are. I'm sure the team will celebrate with him on the Friday, and then Saturday we're going to pretend that maybe it wasn't his birthday and that we wake up and it is Buzz's birthday.
Cute.
So we've got family coming over on Saturday. My mum's staying over. So Sunday morning, I'm hoping we both get treated nicely.
Nice. Nice. Does it make you cry?
What, Mother's Day?
Yeah.
No, does it make you cry? Does it make you cry?
Look, many people would say it takes a lot more than Mother's Day to make me cry. But it depends on my feelings. Sometimes I cry watching Gabby's Dollhouse. You have boys, that might be a reference.
We don't watch Gabby's Dollhouse.
Hey Gabby, welcome to Mud. Oh my God, I need to get out more. Genuinely, I need a hobby. Even if it's knitting, that would make me more exciting.
Knitting is an exciting hobby.
It's not, babe. You cannot dress it up in any which way. Me and Tom knit, okay, not selling it. It's still not sexy and it's not a thing. I've heard about it. It's like Oliver Twist, leave it out. A patched up scarf for each year. It's very tender and sentimental. You have. And it's still not getting me on board.
And I've started replaying stories. I'm telling you the same things. You're like, fucking hell, thank God she's got to the end of her tenure here.
No, I'm on repeat too, babes. Don't worry about it. But anyway, knit me a little scarf there as a parting gift if you want, or a pair of socks. Can you knit socks?
No, I can't do that. Only straight. I've told you that.
Only straight. You have told me that.
Thank you. Things are going to get hairy, Angela, after the break.
Welcome back, gang.
Would you like your jingle?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
What in the world's been going
It's
on?
giving Ray.
Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong?
Don't tell her.
Since last Thursday.
What have I missed?
Well, quite a
Take
bit,
it
in
away.
fact.
What in the world has been going on?
I used to think the vocals were really good on that, but anyway, here we go. The millennial wealth gap affecting friendships. Discuss.
What I love about this is that it was talked about, and I instantly referenced Friends, and everyone was like, "That is the point of the article."
That was the origin story.
The origin story. Which so the actual part of the point of this whole thing that we're talking about is the fact that with friends, as we get older, we all fall into different brackets of earnings, and therefore how that impacts friendships, what we're doing together, how people feel about spending money together. And I love the fact that it's being talked about now, because 20 years ago on Friends, it was an episode.
Yeah.
And the fact that we can go back and go, there was a Friends episode once that, this happened. I love anything that can reference a Friends episode.
Yeah.
And I'm in.
You're in.
But the fact that it is still a thing that it's within friendship groups, whether you can all afford to do the same things together.
And also the delicate balance of navigating that. I think that's the thing, because there's a suggestion that like at a certain point, so everybody's, you know, in Studentville or first job. So there's a
Yeah.
kind of ceiling and a shared experience, really, give or take. But then there's a sudden kind of, depending on what sector you're in or what your job is, there's like what they're calling a mushroom effect. So some people who will just like blow up financially,
Yeah.
and then others who are much like where the growth in their income is much slower, and how that then impacts like what you do as friends, what your expectations are around, you know, how you spend time together, and I think it's really tricky, actually.
Yeah.
You
I think
know?
it goes even further than that as well. I think when people start getting married and suddenly it's like hen dos. Hen
Yeah.
dos are abroad. Weddings, people are going abroad now. So again, it's like people are, and then you're seen as a terrible friend if you're like, well, hold on, I can't go because
Yeah.
I can't afford it, or I'm already going on holiday this year and actually I can't then go to Italy as well.
Yeah.
And you can see how that divides
Mm-hmm.
people, but we can't go around spending other people's money for them.
Yeah. But I do think that wedding thing is really interesting, because like back in the day, a foreign wedding was like, maybe you'd have one in the bunch of people.
Yeah.
You'd have one, whereas now it's almost more unusual to get married at home than it
Yeah.
is to go abroad, because the assumption I'm guessing is that it's cheaper to get married for the couple, at least, abroad. That might not be I guess depends on the wedding, right?
Yeah.
But like if your friend is getting married, it kind of doesn't matter where they are. They expect you to be there. And that's a huge strain on so many people.
Yeah, and there's two parts to that, right? First of all, you've got to spend money to go,
Yeah.
but also it's the time off work to actually be there.
Mm-hmm. And then a gift is your presence, the present. You know, they might say it in a card, but they're all sitting around with the in-laws opening the present going, that fucking type bitch never gave me anything. All the way to Spain. I gave her tapas last night. We gave her a good feed in the tent today. Nothing in the card. Only well wishes. You know?
I feel like, I don't know about you, have you got different friends that you would do different things with?
Yeah. Yeah. And also I remember maybe, like I remember my girlfriends at home, we would say, imagine the day when we go out and one of us can put the card down. I mean, like, we didn't have a credit card. We had these visions of us like going, don't worry, guys, it's on me tonight. We're still not there. But like, I do think sometimes I would have balked when people were like combing through bill and going, well, I didn't have any of the side of chips. So I'm like, it used to drive me absolutely mad. I cannot bear scabby people.
I think money is just generally something that makes people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when people start doing that, it makes me go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, make their situation go away.
Yeah.
Let's just pay. But
Just-
also,
yeah.
I understand that to split a bill evenly for some people who might have gone, I'm coming in for the chips and the beer, and
Yeah.
that's all I'm having
Yeah.
because actually I can't afford to. I want to be here and I want to be in your company, but I cannot afford to have this turn into something else. So it's really
Yeah.
hard, isn't it?
I think that's where the kind of attunement needs to come in, because you're like, I remember being absolutely broke and going out with friends, and the feeling of somebody offering to buy me a coffee, because I was acutely aware I couldn't
Buy back.
return that coffee. And so it's nothing when you're able to do it.
Yeah.
It feels like a huge thing. And ditto the same with going out for a drink. You're like, I don't want to get in a round. And you're like, oh God, she won't get, because the actual pressure to return that is huge. And I think it's really, yeah, it's awkward and it's hard. And sometimes people don't maybe approach it with sensitivity.
Yeah.
you
Also,
know?
your reaction to something in the moment and then your ability to look at it wider afterwards, you know, those are two very, very different things, right? So
Yeah.
in the moment you can kind of be there sat going,
Really?
gosh, just put in a
Yeah.
put in a tenner to, or you know, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But actually afterwards you're kind of going, oh no, wait, I was being a bit of a twat actually, and there's a reason for that behavior. Plus it's very different, like depending on where you've met people, like your social circle might have gone from everyone going out on a Friday night to these places where it's like, I don't know, 10 drinks for a fiver.
Yeah,
and
pound a
you're-
drink, Sunday
yeah.
night.
And then all of a sudden it's very, very different, and you're going to places that won't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
So just as you get older as well, those places that you go to change. But you still want to be able to hang out with each other and have a nice life. I'm sure if we were all going to the pound a drink places still, it would be very, very different.
Be grand. Yeah. But I sometimes try, it's usually not me opting out of the margaritas, but now if I have a friend who hasn't like drank and there's a few of us
Yeah.
drinking, I'll try to go, oh, you didn't have anything to drink, take it, rather than them. Because I think it's
Pushing
really
it.
hard to be the one who's like, I don't want to cover my whatever.
Yeah.
So, but it's tricky. But equally, like I really do not enjoy tight people.
No.
Like it's the characteristic I can't cope with most in a
I
human.
really understand it. I really understand it. And I think sometimes though we can look at someone and think that their finances are a different way. And I would personally prefer that person to be out with us
Yeah.
than think that they can't be out with us.
100%.
But the looking at receipt, it's so hard.
It's really
because but I think it's
tricky.
because money is icky.
Yeah.
We're not very good at talking about money and talking
No.
about, I would much rather just make the situation go away.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just a bit shit at it, to be
Mm.
honest. But I think it's also about recognizing that within your friendship groups and realizing that not everything you do together has to be at a fancy restaurant.
Go
It has
for
to
a
be at
walk.
something.
Like
have a
read the room a
picnic.
bit and say, do you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, we're going to get some picky bits from
And
M&S
so
and sit
much-
on the field.
Yeah, and so much joy comes from that. We've had times where we're all together and we'll have a picnic and we'll make a little like a sports day all together and things like that. And that is so much fun.
It's tuning into where people are at.
Yeah.
But also, and I think, the Friends thing showed that in the end, I think Monica, who was like one of the big hitters, she was having a steak. Joey and Phoebe were there having aubergine going, that's like whatever, fraction of the price. And then Monica found out she was like losing her job and he paid in the end. And so there was a kind of acknowledgement that actually people's financial situations can change quite quickly. And so to actually be sensitive to that. But the average cost of a wedding, to attend a wedding abroad, £978 per person. So if you're in a couple, that's a big old chunk out of your like thing. Average cost of a weekend hen do in the UK, 400 quid.
In the UK, you're not even going anywhere for that.
Also, this shocked me, although maybe not given the levels of Prosecco that are consumed. Average cost a weekend hen do abroad, £1,208.
Whoa.
More expensive than the wedding.
I guess that's because in the wedding all your food is taken care of, and all your, like some of your drinks maybe.
Yeah.
Whereas the hen do, not so much.
But like, sorry, this is not including the fact that you've got yourself a new dress and, had your nails done and done all of that, like life admin. It's bloody expensive being alive, isn't it?
It is.
And
I
we
would say,
didn't ask for it.
But if it's your best friend that's getting married,
You better suck it up.
but that if you
It's
can.
awful. Yeah.
And it's so hard. I think I would imagine that a lot of people fall out over
I would
things like
say.
this. I know that I've heard, people going like, I just can't understand, why they are making it so difficult.
It's
Because
my
it's their
wedding.
money.
Yeah.
Your wedding is your day, and it's great that that's how you've decided to celebrate it. And we all want to be there celebrating your love.
Yeah.
But actually, if that's going to make my life difficult because it's going to stretch me so much that is my holiday. Then my holiday is dictated by you. And everyone is so stretched financially. Its cost of living seems to be going on for forever, and who knows what's going to happen in the future. But yeah, it's just I think maybe less weddings abroad.
Less weddings abroad. Guys, you heard it here. Make changes, okay. Corfu, ditch it for Cornwall. I don't know.
A wedding in Cornwall would be
A wedding in
lovely.
Cornwall would be lovely.
By the sea,
in a field.
probably raining.
Fine with it.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a poncho
Yeah.
already.
Mm-hmm.
Just pull out your poncho,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
Something
embrace
romantic. It's a giving Wuthering Heights with the little frizzy hairdo and the drizzle.
Have you been to see it yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I have just such a weird like personality flaw where I don't want to do the thing that everybody's doing, which is really problematic, by the way, for this
podcast. Yeah. Is Vicky usually the one
everybody's reading about this? I'm not doing it this week.
Is Vicky usually the one that goes and does all the things then? So she come in and go, I've watched Wuthering Heights, I've watched this, I've read that.
Balance it. We kick it down the road a bit.
Okay.
I need to watch Heated Rivalry. I also need to watch Love Story. That's on my hit list.
Now, Love Story, I knew nothing about. I thought everyone had just suddenly discovered the old film. Oh
yes, that
film.
one. Yeah.
And I thought maybe everyone had just, it had come up on a TikTok and everyone would like, must watch that. But
I
no.
actually thought, everyone's banging on about Carolyn Bassett Kennedy. She must be like trending on a Pinterest board because she's quite the vibe. But no.
Oh, it's an actual
thing. Love story. Fictionalized. She worked in Calvin
We're saying
Klein.
fictionalized.
No, sorry. Like based on
their actual
life.
love.
Yeah, their actual love.
Their actual love story.
But like, did either of them write a memoir? Is it an autobiographical depiction?
Yeah, I'd never heard of either of them.
What do you mean?
Is
it not one of the Kennedys?
Yeah, but I knew that part. And I knew about Jackie.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about the son.
The offspring.
Yeah. So seeing all this stuff about their love story, I will absolutely be going off and watching it.
Okay,
but I had
because
no
you didn't
idea.
have it even visual. I don't know that I have a visual on the young fella.
He's very fit.
I bet he is. And she's very beautiful. And she worked for Calvin Klein. And apparently she found Kate Moss.
No.
So she was like just this fabulous, like fashion kind of New Yorker, effortless, apparently didn't like washing her hair, was very like Parisian and, like had her little uniform of jeans and a blazer, like was doing very much her own thing. And she worked for Calvin Klein. There they are. Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And she found Kate Moss. She was already bubbling, but she put Kate Moss in the Calvin Klein ads, which blew her up globally. She put Mark Wahlberg in the Calvin Klein ads. Yeah. Apparently so. So actually quite a juicy depiction of New York. And like it's a bit Sex and the City, like the good version of Sex and the City.
Well, isn't there a bit of a link between her and Sex and the City of her?
SJP, no?
Yes, maybe having a little bit of a...
She had a fling with him.
Yes.
She snogged him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's now a resurfaced clip of her talking about them kissing.
Yeah.
And then now there's questions about whether she should be even talking about that because he's no longer with us.
But she said that as well. She says in that clip, the whole thing of I'd feel more comfortable talking about this if he were still here. So it's really quite lovely actually to kind of talk about it, but actually really still be respectful at the same time. Like answer the question, but actually know where your line is.
Okay, that's interesting.
But apparently, what's the love interest? Sorry.
Her,
female?
Carolyn Bassett Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently she, as well as the lady who actually wrote Sex and the City, them two combined create the character of Carrie Bradshaw. Yeah.
What?
So she's also inspired.
Carolyn Bassett Kennedy and who?
The person who actually created Sex and the City. I want to say Bushell.
Candace Bushell.
Yeah.
They're the love child. Carrie Bradshaw's the love child of them two.
Yeah. Like so a mashup of those two people.
Oh my God, I love this.
Yeah.
Wow. But because to be fair, I do think there's just such a thirst for nostalgic content, and maybe with the like income of AI, we're like, oh my God, please can we go back to a simpler time? 90s fashion is coming back with a bang, and this feels like, oh, let's reminisce. And I guess now there's a line, isn't there, between romanticizing the past and exploiting people who can no longer speak for themselves, and that's one of the kind of questions that it's throwing up.
I don't think the Kennedy household are particularly happy about the fact that this is being spoken about. No.
Why does he not come off well?
No, just the fact that they aren't there to kind of say
they're
yes.
Not content.
Yeah, they're not content. It's a tragedy that they died in the way that they did. That's a grieving family, and I guess it raises a lot of questions about the fact that when we are using the stories of real lives, that we forget that not only are those real people, but those are real people with family and friends that still exist and are still, grieving no matter how many years have passed since their death.
Yeah. Well, we're going to watch it. We've sold it to ourselves now and you, hopefully. Let us know if you've watched Love Story and what you think of it. Now, Carolyn Bassett Kennedy apparently liked a little, flopsy-wopsy air dry situation. Who doesn't like an air dry situation is Demi Moore.
That was a seamless segue.
Thank you so much.
Really seamless.
She's been on the one show. Wigs. Demi Moore. Now, I mean, the fact that the hair is what we're talking about here is staggering to me. She rocked up at the Gucci fashion show in it looks like pleather, but I'm going to say, given it's Gucci, it's probably the real deal.
Yeah.
It's a leather catsuit, I'd say, giving Ross Geller chafing. And she's got a chihuahua the size of her hand, like a minuscule little ginger dog, and a pair of sunglasses and a wet look. And now everyone is saying that she has a wig on, which, to be fair, looking at that hairline, there's not a sniff of a wig there, but there is.
There really isn't. It's incredible, isn't it?
Well, this is the artistry of wiggery these days.
Yeah,
That's
because
not the
usually you used to
official
get that
term.
little bit of netting.
The netting,
Going
which could be
around.
cut back, you see.
Yeah.
But now you can get finer and finer net depending on how much cash you have to splurge.
Oh, are they quite
Or
expensive?
you can wear the wig slightly further back so that your original hairline's here, but the wig sits just. But then you've got to make sure that the hair matches exactly the front bit of it. Because wigs, obviously, Black women have been wearing wigs for decades, but now there's a sudden shift into celebrities wearing wigs for fun and for freedom, or is it for fun or for freedom? Or is it like because they have to have perfect hair all the time, or they're going to be ridiculed for their little wispy baby hair, or my pubicle, as I call it?
Or maybe they're just going, I just cut my time down in that chair.
Do you reckon?
I've got stuff to do. So just do it actually on over there. Do
then
do
whack
that
it
hair
on
and
at
then
the
just whack it on my head
end.
at the end.
Or
Why
let me
don't
go
you
to
just be there?
sleep.
Yeah.
Face down.
Yeah.
And like wake me up when it's all over. Yeah,
I
lovely.
like this version of offence
I do.
rather than going, it's for
Perfection.
Because then also can it not just be for fun and playfulness and kind of going, I want to see what my hair looks like short and red. I don't want to dye my hair. I don't want to cut my hair. So why don't I just have it like that for a night?
For one night only. I did a documentary very many years ago called Oi Ginger. And it was exploring gingerism as the last remaining acceptable prejudice. And I, as part of it, tried on loads of wigs. Lads, honestly, reborn.
Really?
Like, because, they said, like, a change in hair is arguably the most dramatic. I know we were talking about Tyra Banks last week, and that originally those makeovers in America's Next Top Model used to be hair, because actually you can, make big changes quickly. But I felt like I had a tiny little pixie crop in a kind of blonde.
Yeah.
I must dig out the picture, actually. I absolutely loved it. Like, loved it. The others I tried on were like more traditionally beautiful, kind of, different colours and whatever. But this one I loved. And I would never have the balls to do it in real life, but to actually be able to try that on would be quite cool.
I love that. This is all making me think of Pretty Woman and Vivian. She has a wig on at the start. She's got that short blonde bob.
Oh, yeah.
And then she takes it off, and then there's just these gorgeous
she's got her kind of wild hair underneath it. Yeah. But also, like, I think it's now Emma Stone wore them all through awards season.
Did she?
Yeah, because she shaved her head.
Right.
Like on camera, one fell swoop in real life for that part. What was the name of the film? Bugonia. I watched it on the plane on the way home from holidays. She's unbelievable in that film. It is so messed up. Like, the whole film is absolutely, it's terrifying, but she is suprema.
It's interesting that quite a few actresses actually have shaved their hair off on film.
Well, didn't Denise famously?
Yeah, Florence Pugh did it in the film with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Then you've got Anne Hathaway did it in Les Mis. Like, that's a lot of people.
G.I. Jane, slightly different vibe, but yeah. But is that like, because if you look at male actors who have gotten Oscars over the years, it tends to be because they've undergone a like drastic physical transformation, you know, and that tends to equate to, oh my God, they're amazing actors.
Yeah.
Hilary Swank, $1 Million Baby, she like physically transformed. There, Charlize Theron, in for whatever Monster or whatever that was. So I always think the like physical change seems to.
But those are physical changes that go beyond shaving your hair, aren't they?
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess they're like your literal body.
Yeah. And not just in a way of getting fat or thin. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's a different way of carrying yourself and being in your body.
Yeah,
that is just really powerful to watch.
It's giving method.
Yeah.
Is that how you approach a character?
Full method, yeah.
Would you ever shave your head?
I have always said that I would love a part to come along where I have to do something drastic like that. Like dye it, cut it. Yeah.
Ride a horse.
Ride a horse, yeah.
I always think, oh my God, how lucky are actors? Like somebody teaches them how to horse ride and they call it work.
Yeah. Yeah, there are many things I would like to learn to do. I think I should actually just learn to do them or just, take the reins and actually cut my own hair. It's hard because as an actor...
Why don't we cut it now? Has anyone got a haircut?
I think the difficult thing, especially like at drama school, you have your photos taken and then you want to always remain faithful to your photos so that you never go into a casting and don't look like your photos.
Right. Can you not just get new photos?
Yeah, but as a like a younger actor, that's expensive every time you have them done. You know, it's and now I think it's around, well, depending on where you get it done, it might be hundreds of pounds to get your photos taken. But those photos are the things that get.
But do they still rely on that method? Can you not just like take a selfie and send it in?
It's proper photos still. Yeah.
Because it's casting pages kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's the whole spotlight thing, and and so I guess you're always trying to go, no, that is me.
Okay.
So I think someone taking it out of my hands and just going, let's just lob it off. Babes. Yeah.
I'd love to see you with a skint head.
Thanks.
To me, more in fairness, looks, I would say,
so hot.
Do you reckon?
Do you not?
Yes, but like
Catwoman vibes.
Yeah, but I do think, and I know Jamil, we both shared the thing. Like, there's a problematic level of thinness doing the rounds among celebrity that has become suddenly all like, oh wow, that's what everyone looks like again. Speaking of nostalgia for the 90s, it's all giving a bit heroin chic and I don't fucking love to see it again, to be honest.
But I think when Jamelia starts talking about the fact that, we're all, when you realise that the people that set the beauty standards are all pedos and they're basically trying to make us look like prepubescent girls,
grimmest.
You're kind of like, oh, hold on a minute. Maybe we ignore those beauty standards and actually sit in our bodies. We're women, and as women, our bodies come in all shapes and sizes. They do all sorts of amazing things, and we absolutely own that and stop having our worth dictated by what size jeans we're wearing.
Yeah, get it, girl. But yeah, Demi, well done in your catsuit. We love, to see it.
Angela did not love it.
I loved her hair. Her hair was the most striking thing of the whole shebang. Let's move along.
I just think it was quite a look. So
I mean, it was epic. Whoa. It was epic. Like it was a look. But I'm like, she's a very accomplished woman. It makes me feel
Isn't
a
it
little
funny?
bit sad.
So often I see the tininess of people, like that sudden change, and it does make me. But in this photo, I actually didn't see it until you pointed it out.
But I wonder
There's no
if that's
skin and bones.
Possibly it's not on show. Or are we suddenly becoming like, oh, that's
the norm now?
That's very quietly and very quickly there's been a weird reset.
Well, and the fact that we can't talk about it without making it feel like we're throwing shade at different shaped women, the women that are smaller suddenly, and whereas actually we should be able to talk about it because we don't want people to feel like
that is
they have to conform to that standard.
Yeah. It's problematic. You want to see, award season should give you a breath of, humans that represent all of us, not just one singular identity. And that's what feels like, oh, Jesus, here we go again on my own.
But we never see men on the red carpet and go, oh my God.
No, like Cillian Murphy's getting a bit dusty grey. It's not like, Cillian has let himself go. No, Cillian's rocking on, living his fucking life. He's just bought a cinema in Dingle.
Really?
Yeah.
A whole cinema?
A whole cinema. Bringing back, like, wants to basically reinvest into the local community
so
and
it's
make sure
for
that
the community. It's not like they're just going to go.
No, it's not like for, it's not a Tay-Tay moment where him and his pals come in and watch themselves. It's like a community thing. So anyway, shall we
say goodbye?
Wrap it up, babe. We've still got a mini app, don't worry. Okay. And it's Paddy's Day, so it's going to be an absolute joy.
If you have spotted a story that you think we need to hear about and Vicky and Angela need to talk about, headlines, hot takes or heated debates, then get in touch.
Yeah, all the usual ways. You can email us hello@getagriplove.com. Instagram is getagriplove and the WhatsApp is 07457 411
We'll be back every Thursday, so please hit that follow button so you don't ever miss an ep.
We will be.
I won't be.
No. That felt like an awful line for
Thursday
you to have to read.
And think that I'm here because I won't be.
But you can find G at Happy Mum, Happy Baby.
Yes,
and you'll be back. I have no doubt. Thank you so much. Give us a great review, lads. Let us know. Give us a G flavoured review. And remember, it is 5 stars or
fuck off! Do you know what I feel like you've created?
Go on.
You've created your own I'm a celebrity, get me out of here moment. But it's fuck off!
Fuck off!
Well done. Well done.
Okay. It's a post-watershed, but fine.